she wouldn't last 10 minutes in a COD lobby is not, nor has it ever been, a valid excuse for men to act like pieces of human garbage in gaming.
A COD lobby's the last thing you should be worried about. Focus on lasting 10 minutes on the treadmill. Now, WestJett, that's pretty mean. She didn't really say anything, and trust me, it gets pretty bad. This lady's unhinged.
It's over. Like, if I were to have a boy, we better pray to God that he's gay. We better start indoctrinating him day one. We have to either make him trans or make him gay. We are not having a cisgender straight son.
Jesus Christ, female queso over here can't stop yapping.
You're banned!
This is a crazy thing to say, like actually unhinged beyond belief. Like, what are you on about?
Baba Bowie.
WestJett.
What is up, Grandmasters and Ramadan Fasters? WestJett 605, Venezuelan trillionaire here, and today we're talking about an evil lady. Oh, and literally 0% of you are subscribed, so be sure to subscribe. Yeah. More news from the poop state of the internet, Twitter, and by golly, the Valorant community strikes again. The Empire strikes back. Anyways, Five Guys Burgers and Fries made a video talking about how men are the problem with the gaming community, and let's just give it a watch to give her the benefit of the doubt.
I shouldn't have to play a game where all I say is hi and the whole game is thrown and I'm in hell for the next 40 minutes because men are being emotional about it. That is not normal, and that's not how the old COD days were, because I promise you, as a man, you have never had somebody throw on the basis of your gender.
Who cares? It's a video game. They're still throwing. Who cares if it's your gender or your race? It's a video game.
That doesn't happen. You can say it happens. You're lying. I'm sorry. I don't know why that's such a common thing in the comments of my videos. You guys want to be oppressed so bad that you'll look at a man calling me a telling me he's gonna tell me to get back in the kitchen and say it's not a woman thing and say that that happens to you too. It doesn't. There's a reason that historically male-dominated spaces are known for being toxic and unsafe.
Little thought experiment. If it's so toxic and unsafe, why are you there? Why are you still playing the game if it's so bad? Like, what's wrong?
That goes for gaming. That goes for sports. Any male-dominated space is a bad one.
Then go make your own space. Nobody's stopping you. It's a free country. Go ahead. Make your own female-dominated space. I'm sure it'll be awesome. By that, I meant interior design, you sexist. How would you even assume something like that?
That's not me being sexist.
Yes, it is. Imagine I flipped the genders and I said every space dominated by women is stinky, they have cooties. You'd probably lose it. You'd probably write a twit longer and start sweating on your keyboard.
That is me saying there is an inherent issue with the way that you guys have your locker room talk that makes everybody else feel unsafe.
How does a video game make you feel unsafe? People are getting raised rocketed IRL, so you're insanely privileged. Please shut up.
I don't know how you could possibly find it fun to make other people feel unsafe.
The only thing not safe is the hamburger on your plate.
No woman is asking men to make gaming a safe space with sunshine and rainbows and everything, but could you please be normal? Could you please be normal?
Not even seconds later, I didn't even have time to blink. Somebody quote tweeted her not being normal and saying some absolutely schizophrenic stuff.
We all live in a black and white reality. You get what I'm saying? You get where I'm going with this? They like gray area because gray area is chaotic and it allows for plausible deniability.
Hold up, no grill and this dude's cooking? What's going on?
The answer and the solution to this is so simple, guys. When you get in a lobby and a goofball starts acting like a goofball, you mute.
Yeah, like literally, how hard is it to just mute somebody being weird instead of blaming all men ever? It's the same as people saying kill all men. You call them out for it and they're like, well, obviously I didn't mean all men. And then they try to like bait you into like some weird discussion. It's like me saying all women belong in the kitchen. And then I get called out and I say, well, not all of them. Some of them belong in the laundry room.
Because I'm existing as a woman. And men are the ones making it unsafe. And I do not care if you feel targeted by me saying men, or if you feel attacked by me saying men. You are part of the problem. If you feel attacked by that, you're part of the problem.
She needs to be really careful with the way she's thinking, because with her own line of reasoning, you could literally justify stereotypes. But you haven't committed a crime. Why are you offended that I called black people criminals? Are you part of the statistic? Like, it's literally the same thing.
If you say just mute them, you're part of the problem. If you sit there and let them say that to me and you don't intervene, you are part of the problem. Because I have a lot of male friends, normal male friends, who don't say slurs and don't threaten people.
If that's her bar for being normal, then I guess it helps her point. Men who don't say slurs and don't threaten people are normal, then I guess.
I understand it's not all men. But if you are not one of the men doing this, it is entirely on you to help stop the men who are.
As her actions outside the video shown, this was a massive virtue signal, but I agree, it is our job as men to stop other people, but I don't think your video is helping. Your video actually makes me not want to stop somebody harassing someone. If I ever see a dude being weird to a girl, I'm never intervening, and I'm gonna tell the girl to look at your video. It'll be on your conscience. You caused this.
Because I have a lot of male friends, normal male friends, who don't say slur. Close the game for 5 minutes and educate yourself, but stop making this a bad experience for everybody else who's just trying to play the game.
She has a lot of normal male friends, but doesn't realize that not a single dude likes to be told what to do or say, and being told to educate yourself is probably one of the most annoying things you could hear over the internet. I'm pretty sure women literally made a term when this happens the other way around. Mansplaining. Like, bruh. Now that we got the context out of the way, we gave her a little due diligence, watched her original video, let's get into some of the Twitter stuff, because it was hilarious. She was getting smoked. I didn't even listen. Log off, slut is crazy. Get good, get a treadmill, and then use it. Lose about 80 pounds, and then I might listen to your complaints.
Gonna lie, it be a lot of the fat hoes talking. You fat bitches need to shut the fuck up.
Insulting men, labeling them as toxic, and saying they are the problem, while also demanding that men step up and defend you is wild.
Shut up, bitch.
I also find it incredibly ironic. It's like yin and yang, the dichotomy of man. The people that try to portray themselves as the best people are oftentimes the shittiest humans, and the statement you said earlier was just crazy. Let's talk about that for a second.
We better start indoctrinating him day one. We have to either make him trans or make him gay. We are not having a cisgender straight son.
And before somebody tries to defend her saying it was a joke that didn't land, comedy is a male-dominated field, so don't even try. The funniest thing of all is that I was actually blocked on Twitter before this whole kerfuffle started. Now, I might have said some things after, but I was blocked, and that's a good sign. Threatening to groom your own child because of, like, men saying words to you online gotta be, like, one of the saddest things I've heard in my entire life. The only thing men need to work on is raising their standards, because in a good world, no way this female incel looking ass is ever finding a good man. Albeit, I might have gone a little far, but sorry not sorry, I guess. She also can't use satire as Captain America's shield and excuse her behavior. It's like the Schrodinger douchebag thing everyone likes to call me. It's like, it's only a joke if you find it funny. It's stupid. Yo, Cheeto, you got Cheeto in your name. I thought you'd be the right person to ask. You saw the video, right, with the girl? What do you think?
Yes. Bro, she's getting mad. People telling her to get back in the kitchen. Bro, that's where she should be. The amount of meals she's probably been DoorDashing and Uber Eating, I think it's time to be chefing yourself up something, okay? Look at that physique you've achieved. It hasn't been done, you know, because you've been cooking food yourself. You've had it brought to you every single day by a minority. Now, that being said, you know, that physique you've achieved, brother, that's what we call a sniper's wet dream. You are literally a cross-map guaranteed no-scope. I don't even have to utilize the scope on my weaponry in order to guarantee a shot with a hitbox like that. Holy shape and size. On top of that, I mean, every morning when you roll out of bed, it's guaranteed to send earth-shattering tectonic plate shifting seismic waves to everybody in your local community. I mean, for the love of God and for the love of yourself, honestly, invest in a treadmill, okay? Like, it's really not that hard.
What the fuck? Anyway, check out Cheeto. He helped me hit 8 minutes with this roast session. Very appreciated. Stay cool and don't be a fool.
Let's go! 'Cause I'm feeling like I'm running and I'm feeling like I gotta get away, better know